It's Rob!
Tony!
And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me that, and we'll be picking up on our free-to-play account, I believe, by ourselves this time. There is no Tony around here. Also, I just want to apologize again the 2 episodes ago where we had to cut off. Again, there was rendering issues and there was audio mistakes, and I don't know what happened. It revolved around the new software we put on the computer, the new webcam, and then just like, it's really weird. I'll explain during one of the videos so we can get into that. One of the games, but I'm sorry about that. Didn't mean to skip out this few episodes there, but there's really nothing I can do. So picking up from where we left off, we have these 2 quests here, Paladin or Warrior, Mage and Shaman. I think I'm going to get rid of the Paladin and Warrior. I think we can get some better quests than... What the hell is that? Why are there 3 quests now? We got rid of a quest that generated a new quest. And I'm not going to argue. Not gonna argue. Give me that free quest. So we're gonna pick up now on. Actually, we have a pack to open from the last arena, which we didn't end on doing that, and then we also have some new cards. So I just want to show you what new cards we have that you might have missed out on. So we have Call Pet. We've got a Flame Cannon. We've got a Shielded Mini Bot, which is nice. The Golden Circle of Healing, which we've got in our the chest for this month for reaching level 20, and then we got Spider Tank and Clockwork Gnome. So these will be good in our Mech Mage deck, which we're probably going to build really soon. I expect within the next, I'm assuming probably 1 to 6 episodes in between there, we'll have enough cards and dust to be able to craft Mech Mage. A very cheap version of Mech Mage, but we'll be able to start putting together some pretty good ladder decks, and we'll start to play some ranked, which will be really fun. We also got a golden, not that some of you don't care about this, but I care, because it's a free-to-play account, and this is very exciting. So, we got a golden Fallen Hero. Not that I'm going to play Fallen Hero, but it's our first golden card on the account. I'm actually interested to see how much dust this is worth. It's 100 dust if we DE it. We're not DEing that bitch. We're keeping it. It's our first gold. Alright, so we're going to go into arena. Our quests are, here, let's look back at our quests real quick, just to know what we should pick. So it's Druid or Rogue, Mage or Shaman, Druid or Hunter. So it looks like Druid, if we pick that, we'll be able to knock out 2 quests. If not, we have Mage, Shaman, or Hunter. We haven't done Druid in Arena yet, so this could be good. We're going to use gold, so we're down to 1,245 gold. No Druid, but we can pick Hunter, and I believe the other one was Rogue, so it's up to you guys. We actually just got done playing a Hunter, so I think a lot of people don't like watching Rogue, though. And we haven't done Warlock, but no quest we have is for Warlock. So I think we're going to play Hunter, and we're going to do what we did last time, but not suck. Alright, so I think Power Shot is the better option here. Both of these guys are not that good. Eerie Statue is fine if you're going to play like the, what is it called, the Silence decks, but obviously this is Arena and not, we cannot pick. Unleash the Hounds for sure. I believe North Sea Kraken is really good. This one's a little bit hard. I think Shattered Sun Cleric is a good pick. Loot Hoarder is nice, but he's really not that great that early on. Ship's Cannon, we're not running Pirates, and then the Cleric actually buffs other creatures, and she's actually playable by herself. Glaive Zuka for sure, that card's really good. I think the Houndmaster in this situation, the Cogmaster, we're not, you can't really revolve around making sure you have mechs in your deck, and along with that, you can't really revolve around having Pirates. And I'm just going to check to make sure the mic on this is working. Yes, alright, we're good. Okay, so it's the Mechanical Yeti or Acidic Swamp Ooze. The Arcane Shot's really not that bad either, but I think the Yeti trumps it because it's just a really solid 4-drop. Harvest Golem, really nice 3-drop. Footman sucks. Nightblade, not that great. And Tundra Rhino's decent. We are running a Hunter deck, so Beasts are something that's going to be in this deck. Okay, so Lock and Load or Snake Trap is our choices here. We currently have 2 spells. Each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random Hunter card to your hand. Or Snake Trap. How many spells do you guys really think we're going to have? Like, Lock and Load is a lot better than Snake Trap if we have spells. I don't know how many spells we're going to have, though. We have 9 out of 30, so there's still 20 more cards in the deck. But Snake Trap's really good. I think Snake Trap will always be good. But Lock and Load may only situationally be good, but in the situation in which you're going to Lock and Load, that's really good. But I think... I just don't want to... We're going to Lock and Load. And then we're going to look to grab as many spells as possible. I think that was the wrong choice, but whatever, we'll try it. Ogre Brute, for sure. Alright, let's take a look at our curve here. So we have no 1-drops, we need more 2-drops, we need more Maybe like a couple more 5 and 6 drops, and then 4 drops. 3 drops, I think we're okay for now. The Refreshment Vendor, I honestly just don't like the card, and a Stormwind Knight's not bad, and it has charge, I suppose. The Hyena is nice. How many beasts do we currently have? Oh, it actually works with the Houndmaster and Unleash the Hound, so we're actually going to work with the Hyena here. We're going to Deadly Shot or Cobra Shot. This is going to help our... I think we're going to Deadly Shot here. Mad Scientist could be good if we get some secrets. I think the Worgen Infiltrator, though, is nice because we don't have any 1-drops. This one's going to be kind of difficult. Wild Pyromancer is questionable. The Watchman is bad, and the Questing Adventurer is good. But the problem with Questing Adventurer is if you don't play those cards to buff it up, like you pretty much have to play it on turn like 4 or 5, coin, and then play another card. So he's like a 4/4 at least. Or if not, he's just going to die. The Wild Pyromancer can be problematic because all the spells we have in our deck, I mean, it's not really... I mean, he's a good 2-drop, I suppose, by himself. I think Questing it, but we already have a decent amount of 3-drops. Or 3-drops are good. And he, if anything, he's still a 3/2. I think we're going to Wild Pyromancer. Alright, here's a good 5-drop. This is what we were waiting on. The Berserker is a good 2-drop, and the Jeweled Scarab gives us the ability to get 3-drops, and those 3-drops could in fact be spells, which will help us out. Hunters have a lot of good 3-drops. I think I'm going to go with Jeweled Scarab on this one. Stampeding Kodo is fantastic. Freezing Trap. Oh, I don't think we get Freezing Trap here. We don't have Mad Scientist. We only have really one other trap in the deck. We don't have Eaglehorn Bow, and we already have 1 Tundra Rhino, so grabbing that may not be good. The Knight might be an okay 3-drop, I suppose. The Tomb Spider looking like a really solid 4-drop. I think the Bone Guard, our 3-drops really over, like the Dragon Rider is a decent 3-drop. But I think with the 3-drops we have already, like Harvest Golem's better, Ogre Brute's better, Sun Cleric's better. The Silent Knight is questionable, but I think getting the Lieutenant's pretty good as a 2-drop. Oh man, this is really hard too. The Boulder Fist is such a great 6-drop. It's the Shield Master is a really good 4-drop as well. So we already have a lot of 4-drops though. We do not have any 6-drops. So what do we have? We have, this is hard. This is hard. Because the Master is just so good, but we like don't have any late game. Like we have no 6-drops. If we had like 1 6-drop, I would take Shield Master no hands. Like no questions asked. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 4-drops that we play, and then Houndmasters obviously we play with a beast. We're gonna go with the Boulder Fist just because we don't have any 6-drops. There's a really nice 5-drop or the Multi-Shot. We already have. This would be 3 5-drops, so 4 5-drops may be too much, and the Multi-Shot works with the Lock and Load. If we didn't have Lock and Load, I would have picked the Stranglethorn, but we have Lock and Load, so we want to utilize that. From here, I think another North Sea will be fine, and then we'll stop with the bigger cards. The Bloodfin Raptor could... I think the Bloodfin Raptor is a little bit better than the Mad Bomber, just because it's a beast and we can Houndmaster it. Maybe Dart Trap. This could be good. It's either Dark Trap or Mad Bomber. Alright, so how many of these 2-drops are actual 2-drops we play on turn 2? We have 1, 2, 3, 3. Mad Bomber can make some value trades. I think Mad... But if we draw into Mad... I think Dark Trap. We're going to Dark Trap. I feel like Dark Trap is the card. Unstable Ghoul is good. I wish it would give me 1 more 6-drop. Like, if this card was a 6-drop, we'd have a really nice curve going down. We already have a good amount of 4-drops. 3-drops, I mean, we have good 3-drops. The Snipe could, in fact, be good. But that just adds to our 2-drops, which we already have a lot of. 4-drops, again, we don't want... I mean, 2 Stormwind Knight's not bad because it has charge. We already have 1 secret, so 2 secrets may be a little bit too much. Along with Snipe, he could play something that it really doesn't get the value out of. I think Stormwind Knight is the best choice here, but I also think that we need to have a really nice early game, which the Tarn Warrior throws out there. Oh Oh man, this is a really hard one too. Explosive Shot works again really. I think the Sunwalker is ideal because we only have one other 6-drop and it lasts. So that's a pretty nice curve we've got going on. Like, it starts off really strong and then we slowly dip in down to the higher drops, which works out. And our higher drops, 2 North Sea Krakens is really nice. The Sunwalker's a good card. The Boulder Fist is a good card. We've got a lot of rhinos in here. They've got horns and tusks. That's all good. So let's head into here, and I'm sure I have a good feeling about this. I have a good feeling goes 0-3. Oh, also guys, there's a silo going on right now. So I'm gonna do my best with the audio to cut out the silo. So if you hear this humming noise, if you now hear it because I mentioned it, that's okay, because that means I did a good job of taking it out. But if you don't hear it at all, that's fantastic. But if you do hear a noise and it is annoying, tell me so I can do a better job of trying to editing it out. And if I can't edit it out, then I obviously won't record while the silo is going. But Tony and Matt seem to think that it's okay, that we'll be able to take it out. So that's why I'm going ahead and trying to do this. So we have 2, 3, and 4, and we have the coin. So I think this is an okay curve right here. So we get into it, like, the perfect thing that could happen is that we draw another 2-drop or a 1-drop. So then we'd have 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then we could coin on 3 and maybe even bring out 2 4s. This card is good because we have no immediate way to deal with it. I think we're just gonna have to throw out the passive here. Next turn we can actually throw out the warrior. Because this has 2 attack, and if we were to coin out the Pyromancer, he would have just killed off the Pyromancer, and it wouldn't be worth it. His 2-drop kills his 1-drop kills my 2-drop, and I wasted coin. But in this situation, when I coin out the 3-drop, he actually is going to have to use another card. So ideally, we do not want him to have an Abusive Sergeant and or a Mortal Coil. This is susceptible to those 2 cards. Or it's just Dark Vomit. This kind of stinks because we don't have a 3-drop to follow up on that. So we're actually stuck with almost having to use the Pyromancer. And he's going to... We played off curve, which is bad, and he's going to be able to play a 4-drop uncontested. And then next turn we'll have 4 mana, and we'll actually... Oh my freaking god. Please don't have a 4. Oh my god. Alright, Unleash the Hounds is ideal. No Unleash the Hounds. Okay, so we're just gonna have to throw out the Yeti, and hopefully bad things don't happen. Bad things have already happened because he, what an amazing, I mean, he hasn't had an amazing start because he hasn't played any huge creatures, but look at this. He's been able to pretty much milk down any huge cards he's played. So when we play the, you can actually multi-shot here, but then we'd be off curve. But it has the potential to kill these 2 cards, which would be really good. And if we Stampeding Kodo, it's just gonna die. I could Rhino into the 2-1. But then you'd kill it off next turn with that. But then I wouldn't have a creature on the field anyway. I think I Rhino into the 2-1. Even though I know it's going to die to his 4-2 and or some other card, it uses up all my mana, and next turn we can multi-shot if his 4-2 doesn't even die anyway. And his cards have no other way to generate more HP, so this card is still susceptible to multi-shot. Not that an Imp is really that fantastic, but Power Overwhelming.
We must cleanse
the
Sunwell.
Sunclear, because actually you can make a trade on that now. That's not good. So Unleash the Hounds really isn't even that great anymore. Multi-shot's fine though. So multi-shot ideally kills the 5-1 in this situation. Are you kidding me? Jesus, man. We're gonna actually have to waste our bow to kill off that 5-1. Oh, man. We're just not having a lot of luck this game, guys. Oh my god, and then he's some Swamp Oozes? What is this shenanigans right now? This is shenanigans, guys. So Kodo doesn't do anything for us. I think the Sunwalker is decent, even though it's gonna die to Pit, the Pit Fighter. I guess we could have... No, because Jeweled Scarab... I could have risked it with the Deadly Shot, but I kind of want to save that for Lock and Load. Like, we've already used our multi-shot, and I believe we used one other spell, too. So the Kodo still doesn't take out any card on the field. So maybe using the Kodo earlier was better. What does Gold Scarab get us? What 1-drops do we have? We do have a 1-drop. So this may not be bad. Or 4-3. So what do we want to play this turn? We have 6 mana left. So we get a 6-3. We only can play the Deadly Shot. I'm assuming he has 1-cost minions in his deck too. But we'll take it. So, do we kill off his 5-2 with our 2-5? I almost want to Camel Deadly Shot. Just to put cards on the board. Let's see if he has a 1-drop. He does. That was pretty good. And with Deadly Shot, we want to be able to kill... Actually, anything we kill is good. That's fine. Because the Camel can take out the 5-2. And then next turn we can North Sea Kraken whatever he brings out. Ideally, it's nothing crazy. He has 9 mana though. Alright, so Direwolf really doesn't put us in any horrible situation. It looks like he's going phase. Is it lethal here? I don't think this was just a good game for us. I didn't think we were going to get wrecked that hard. Bad things started happening as soon as we didn't Wild Pyromancer. It all started with the Wild Pyromancer not being played. Or him playing the 2-1 and then us delaying 1 turn to play a creature. And then it just went all downhill. Dark Bomb, Implosion, you know, Commander for the 2 damage to pump out to kill the Yeti. It was just horrible. Holy shit.
Victory or death!
Alright, so we got a 1-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop, and a 4-drop. I think we throw away the 2 4s, and I think we might keep the 3 just because the Worgen can get buffed by it, but I don't know. I think we'll get rid of it. There's better 3-drops to be had. We'll keep that to when we see. Look at this hand now. This is a little bit better. So we actually have 2 3-drops, which means on turn 2 we can coin out both of those. So obviously the turn 1 plays the Infiltrator. He needs to infiltrate, get some information out of this warrior. It's a spooky looking guy. He looks like he does a lot, but in actuality he does not really do that much. So next turn it's between the warriors, the ogre brute. They're both okay. So it's a warrior or ogre. I mean, or we just pyromancer. We could pyromancer. But we're not.
My ancestors were first.
And I think I go. No. Because if he has a war axe, yeah, we're gonna save the Worgen Infiltrator to make up a trade. Unless he has cleave. Probably has cleave. At the start of your turn. All right, so the Demolisher has to die. So us playing, we should have played the Brute because the Brute would have been able to deal with this 1-4. So playing the Taunt this early may not have been the right choice, but we can still get rid of it with Deadly Shot here. We're actually gonna swing with this too because I'm scared it's just gonna get cleaved and get no damage done to it. So, I mean, worst case he uses a spell, he kills it, and he pumped out some damage with it. But his main target's probably that Taunt. So there's the cleave. So we should have ideally attacked him the first turn, but in this situation, I think our best bet is to run 2 2-drops. The Brute, it just leaves us with 1 mana left. So next turn, if we don't draw anything crazy, then we just Brute and Dark Trap. Just pretty much using as much mana as possible. Maybe even passiving next turn could be better than the Dark Trap. So this actually, with this Knight, it allows us to
For the king!
kill off the Belcher. And now his Haunted Creeper can kill our Lieutenant. But at least we were able to get rid of the Belcher, which is a really good arena card. Alarmobot, so we need to kill that. But we have no way to kill that. Once we got like maybe a weapon or a multi-shot. Yeah, what we have in our hand does not allow us to kill that. So we're just gonna hope that it's not too big. We're gonna kill off the spider. So what is it gonna bring out? Fuck. Oh man, this is horrible. So we already used Deadly Shot. What could kill this 9/7 in our deck? Maybe we'll play the Dart Trap next turn, and he'll use his passive, and it hits the 9/7 for 5. Why are we getting wrecked? This deck is good, I think. The curve is nice. Maybe it's lying to me. Maybe it's not as good as I think. Hello. Okay. And him having, oh my god, not another Alarmo bot, but the same Alarmo bot. And we still can't get through to it because of the taunt he threw out. So ideally he's just gonna play another big creature. Ooh, the Kodo is super nice. So we Kodo and it kills the Alarmo bot and or the Anoyotron. Alright. Okay, so we killed that, which means we can make, oh man. Maybe we should have played the Kodo after attacking the Anoyotron. Oh god, this is scary. Because it's going to target a different person. Okay, it's going to hit the Kraken. No, maybe he'll think this is a frozen trap. So he won't attack. Maybe we'll be able to juke him out. He'll wait another turn. He probably won't. He's probably not even playing around frozen trap. Force tanks max. Wow, that's good. Oh boy. Alright, smart North Sea Kraken. Oh, never mind. We're one turn off the North Sea Kraken. Okay. Under Rhino. Do we kill his North Sea Kraken? Guys. He has 4 cards in hand. He's gonna go face for 7. That's fine. So this is 4, and then we swing our 2 2s into him, depending on what we draw. It's not even have enough. Wow, it's not even like we'll have enough mana to play the Kraken after that. So with him killing a creature here, it makes it so we can't kill Kraken next turn. So we actually might just Kraken this 4/4. And then this has 5, and that's 2, and this is... We almost have to go face here. There's no point to swing our creature into his 7/7, because if his 7/7 hits our 9/7, and they're both dead anyway. And if he has a spell to kill it, then it doesn't really matter. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Kill the creature. Power shot. Power shot's okay. At least it buys us some time. And if he uses his armor up here, then we'll be able to kill off his 7/5. Maybe. That 7/5. That 7/7's really good. So ideally, he uses his passive and it kills the 7/5. What is he gonna do? Watch us go 0-3. Well, I'm telling you, I think I gave us bad luck. So here comes the passive. Oh, he just ended his turn. He knows it's a Dart Trap. Oh man, he's playing around the Dart Trap. This guy is crazy good. I think we kill the 2/4 in this situation. Because if he passives, he's not gonna passive until Dart Trap is gone. And if he does, it's just. Like if he passives to generate the 1/1, my Dart Trap will trigger. He doesn't want the Dart Trap triggering, which means he's not going to use his passive, which means he's not going to generate the 1/1. So, we live one more turn. Okay. Unleash the Hound. No, unleash the Hound. Warshack. 0-2, baby. 0-2. Oh, man. We're not going to win back our dust or gold this way. This is how we lose money right here. We go 0-3 in arena. It's hurt right now, guys. We are hurt. I'm supposed to be training, teaching, and guiding you guys, and there's nothing. Right now, I'm holding on to the handrails. I'm using the fucking bumpers, and when you go bowling, and you know, you step up to you start with the bumpers on the side, so if you can't really hit it in there, you always are able to hit pins when the bumpers are up, and like the bumpers are always up.
Bring it on!
I think I've managed to hit no pins with bumpers up. That's impressive. That means it has to like go almost directly into the pocket. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh man, so we're going against another Huntard. This is gonna prove our worth right here, guys. We're either gonna lose against this Hunter, and we're never gonna play Hunter again because both times we've played Hunter, we've been bamboozled, hornswoggled, and we're not having it anymore. The problem with playing Unstable Ghouls, it actually kills our own card. So we're gonna go with and spend our turn. We don't want to kill. We don't want our Worgen dying to that simple little spider, which is, by the way, a huge fucking spider. If we're gonna look at that thing, it's like taking up a good half of the picture. Wow. What a fantastic card. So we harvest the situation, bringing out all our mana curve. And the next turn, it looks like we're going to summon both our 2-drops and or maybe power shot something, but ideally we do not want a power shot. Not off curve like that. That 2-3 is pretty disastrous. The Yeti's nice though. So, do we kill this 1-1? That's the question. I think we do. And then next turn he's going to swing his 2-3 into our Harvest Golem. It's going to be a 5-1, and then we're going to power shot it in whatever next turn. And then Yeti's actually going to be able to kill that shit. So that's pretty, we can actually lock and load power shot here. I don't know if it's worth it. What, we use 2 cards to generate 1, kill 1? Or do we hold on to lock and load? I don't know. We're gonna hold on to it. I've got faith that one day lock and load will be okay. It'll not be a good card, but we'll be able to get. We'll use at least 2 spells. We want 2 spells with it. 1 spell is just not enough. And we also want to be able to use whatever it generates, which could potentially be, you know, everlasting. Forever young. Why do I have the feeling that this is an explosive trap? So we're going to play around explosive trap by Hound Mastering our Hyena and then swing it with our 2-1. Oh my god. How did this guy get so good? How did he get so good? He's had the power shot when he needed it. Explosive shot would have been pretty much the only card in his deck besides maybe explosive shot that could have cleared my field that well. Double iron for Grizzlies. And I get a Silent Night. I don't even know if I throw down the Ghoul. I don't think I do, because it'll just take out the Divine Shield of my card, and the whole point is it has Divine Shield and they can make a value trick.
From beyond the grave.
This is horrible. Alright, so we need multi-shot, and then we'll lock and load multi-shot into like more spells and like tracking and stuff. Here's a Tomb Spider, that's a card. Oh wow, alright. So we got options here. I think Gazrilla is the best card.
Silence!
So in this situation, if he kills the Unstable Ghoul, it's going to deal 1 damage to everything. No, because then he's just going to kill off his bear with it. It's going to bring them down to 2, and then he has to passive and maybe not play an 8-drop or 7-drop. So if he passives, bring him up to 3 health, and actually it's going to create a spider. and then the 2/1 can still make a trade with his Alec. And that's good that we won that. We don't want him getting even more card advantage. So the Gaz realized either going to allow us to win this game or lose this game. And if he gets a deadly shot out of this Jeweled Scarab, we pretty much lose, because I can guarantee you it's going to kill the Gazrilla. Alright, so he's going to go face. Okay, so we're definitely going to Gaz. Kill off this guy right here. Pump this guy into here. And we're gonna kill off his. Which one do we kill? The 3. It doesn't really matter which one we kill. Alright, so either he's gonna kill Gaz and we're gonna lose, or Gaz is gonna live and we're gonna win. Here comes the deadly shot. Ooh, Explorer's hat. Look at that thing go. So I guess either way, the thing would have had 3 health. If we would have killed this, then he would have hatted it and 2 health, 3. And he's gonna kill my weapon. Okay, so we need a card. Okay. So we deal 1 damage to. It actually doubles it, so it'll be 14.
You like to play with
I don't think this is enough. Yeah, we only have 16 damage. Oh my goodness gracious. Have mercy.
Well played.
Ugh. We lost every game in a row, boys. We lost every single game. We went 0-3. I don't think I've ever gone 0-3, ever. This is defeat. This is defeat, boys. Like, we built this deck with fucking pride. We looked at this deck and said, man, is this deck good? We joked around getting 0-3, and then we actually went 0-3. I'm starstruck. And I don't think I've ever said I was starstruck before. Yeah, I feel like I've just gotten beat with the fucking, like a super stick. Alright, we're gonna open this pack. And this pack will contain a legendary. And this will make this defeat smell a little bit better. Alright. So we're gonna open. Should we open the pack we just got first? Or should we like warm it up with the pack we opened? We're gonna open up. We're gonna warm up with the classic. And then we'll head into the little bit more experience pack. Alright, so we get a rare in this pack. So this is it warming up. And then this right here is going to be a legendary. And what TGT card do we need that's in legendary? Juskar would be nice. What else is nice? That's pretty much it. Alright. I'm like having bad feelings. 2 rares, that's... Fuck Goosicles, man. We're done. Alright, it's break time, boys. Alright, we're gonna take a look at what our arena classes are for next time. And, wow, these are bad classes too. I think we're gonna pick Shaman, because we haven't picked Shaman before. But man, oh man, guys, Jesus Christ, 0-3. This is just bad luck. Alright, anyway, we're gonna choose a Shaman, and then we are going to see, ooh, Doomhammer, first card. Alright, I'm feeling it, guys. So next episode, I'm gonna take a small break here. We're gonna make sure the audio is clean, so it's not gonna have some humming noise in there, and I will see you next time. As always, guys, I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is. What the hell did that accent come from?